I'll tell you what, that same side pass is something that I was on the last time that pass.
Are going to go to that?
Well, it's more than that.
You're not accurate. You don't have to.
This is not
I just start focusing on like I'm not here.
The other thing is, when I start work,
Right?
I get
Unless you start
get too
unless you start switching around,
It's just when I grab here, a grab here doesn't
because he's in right there, you need that other
That's why I don't want to get too
I'm not gonna do that. But I'm not gonna do this.
That sweeps there actually quite a bit.
But I'm sequencing.
aggressively pass, get too far over and the guy in the bottom.
But if you put that, you can go to here, or let's just say you guys are getting out. And I'm here. You need stuff. I'll just grab the inside of it. So I have one like, so that starts right from my hand. But I'm also not going to, that's not the key. You're reaching your knees.
Black's Castle. Yep, beautiful. Yep, so you worried about this under there? Nice riding.
Airhole. Yeah. I've got a lot of stuff called sweet nothings. It ain't close.
Yeah.
Sweet nothings. I'm either putting my temple to the chest, or I'm here to
Give me some sweet nothings.
or I'm gonna put my temple to the ear and tell them, let them know I'm there. You smart, you took away your drink, took away your tools, right? Drill it one time. Toss your head up, head up. I want your head up.
Yeah.
Like exaggerate. It's gonna feel weird until it doesn't. So even look at the ceiling. I learned from a black belt in time and accomplishment. He's literally looking at the ceiling. Why is he looking at it? So just for now, let's just for 30 seconds, he's gonna try to just break the posture no reverse. He's just gonna try to bring your head to his chest, his sternum. I just want you to play with his hand to hand touch, just prevent him from breaking the posture. You're gonna try to hug your head, bring your arm down. Yeah. That's the hand. We're not gonna do it in law enforcement, but we are gonna do that in posture. Now let's start. Go back, reverse side, right? Armpits, biceps, armpits.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This is no fun for me.
Yeah. As soon as you start breaking this, yeah. Keep that.
This time it was.
You feel forever. We'll go to that.
I've been reading
We'll go to that, but I'm going to show you guys something else. This is usually someone taller or stronger. Kids will do this, and I think you can close right now. So, this is this side. Let's get this in. So, how do I break it? And I do this. What is he doing? Your closed guard, he's basically keeping you in his chest. Right? He's got power because his elbows are driving the mat. He's open, he's double collar. This is not something that I've seen Tanner probably teach because he's probably never had to deal with this.
Fair. You're probably right.
You know?
Yeah.
So, what am I going to do in a fighting situation with someone who's double collar tied? It's not good for other you know, whatever. I call the A-frame to do this in law enforcement. I'll do this. I'm trying to shut their elbows. I'll do it in the stand-up. I'm trying to bring their elbows up so that I'm shutting them. So he doesn't have to go to the A-frame. Sort of my head back down. I'm shoving their hands up and using the frames of my forearm. Get their, and then again, reverse ladder. So, go ahead and get me.
Rare. That's cool.
So, if you find yourself in that situation, here's what I'm trying. Since, I mean, you've done said, there was like minimal effort. You could tell patterns of effort. I got a 6'3" guy. I'm trying to teach him jiu-jitsu. I'm not 6'3". I'm like, just do this. His elbows are like 6 inches different than mine. You're gonna have to adjust for your body. So each of you are gonna have to adjust for your body and your opponent's body. When I roll with each of you, the way I hold you guys and ladies, especially ladies, I'm constantly being considerate. But in a fight situation or in a rest situation, I'm gonna grab her wrist, I'm gonna grab her elbow, I'm not gonna hit her armpit. I'm not worried if she's half dressed or not. If she talks to you and you're dangerous to myself or someone else, she's going down. I'm not gonna worry about what the public perception is of me groping them. I'm not groping them, I'm controlling them for their safety. Right? So if you're in a, I call it a 10-10 situation, you probably aren't worried about approaching an unclothed male as much as when your male co-workers touching an unclothed female. Right? So with this,
That's like some of the track we're on now. What are we talking about?
she's an EMT.
Oh, got it.
She's an EMT. She's a mom. It's a whole. No, but yeah, because public perception of jiu-jitsu and then first responder jiu-jitsu and sports jiu-jitsu. So anyway, I just want to show that. So for the back, and I want to cover what Tanner had on the schedule because we've all done this or a variation, but now we're going to be able to just give our own little 2 cents. Usually I have trouble with Merlin, people who don't like me, or, so, we've got 2 escapes that Professor Tanner teaches. There's the overhook and the underhook. So, you know the escapes, right? So if he goes to the overhook side, he's getting shoulders to the mat, right? He goes to the underhook side, underhook side, he's getting shoulders to the mat. So if he's getting the shoulders to the mat, he's not really going to try to escape his arms, he's escaping his hips. So watch what he does in this. Either side is going to determine how powerful. If I'm forcing him to go to one side, he's going to go to the other side. So his going right side shoulder flat is so he can bring his hip up to the ceiling. So do it again. Now instead of watching his hands or his upper body, I want you to watch how he takes out my hooks. And then you can take that to top. As you get better, you can do top or bottom, top and bottom, little column A, little column B. So, why is this effective? Because people don't know how to do a seatbelt. A seatbelt is not meaning, a seatbelt is, I've got my hooks in. My hands are going across his body over his shoulder like a car seatbelt. I always tell people, stab the heart, grab that fatty portion of the hand. People do this, people do this, people like the reason why we step, this overhook is a choking one. Okay? If I grab this hand, and he peels this way, I know where I can choke. But I also only have this control to prevent him from escaping. But once I have this, he can start rotating. So my control on this is that portion of my hand. But I'm not bringing this ball and socket into the center. I'm using my elbows on his body. It's my elbows that steering his body. So all this is doing is allowing me to connect here, but my elbow going up or down. This is my control. My chest connection, my superhero symbol it is. My chin is here, and I'm stuck. So as he starts rotating to one side, I'm trying to steer back the other side with my elbow. I'm not bareheading him and wrestling with him because that's exhausting. So what I want you to do just for 2 iterations, get behind your partner on your knees, and I want you to feel as they try to hand fight, and I just want you to left and right, left and right. That's all I want you to do. That's the back kicker. Would you say, Coach? Have you ever?
Yeah, when I remember to invite the elbows to the party, it changes the game. I can keep all the pressure I want into their sternum, but if I'm not clamping down into the wings, I lose a ton.
I know he knows it, and some people felt it, like, for example, if I come with you, the difference between me trying to compress my hands in your chest. So now let it go down. I'm just trying to manhandle you, you can try to get out, just bear with me. Okay. See the difference? Controlling your That way you can do it. So, the difference between elbows.
Move the whole body.
So I'm using my elbows, I'm steering. If you guys break my hands, cool. And then we'll work on it. So just work on the elbow steer, and then.
You still have a bit of time on that.
So instead of steering, elbows up and down. Yeah. Like seriously, I'm
We
seriously.
just added, when we went over like,
side,
center to center.
so that's my
Yeah.
Keeping your head in, I added that into the fitness class the other day, and it was kind of satisfying. This girl, I think she know, she was like micromanaging, like, everything I was doing. She's like, okay, you put this in me, and then I did that to her, she's like, oh shit, you're gonna jerk me down. Okay.
This is my first rodeo.
That very much sounds like Marissa.
It wasn't Marissa, actually, it was somebody else. Somebody didn't come around. So.
So as much as I want you guys to know the escape, I want you guys to know the controls to figure out the escape is. So that's why I need to go over the escape points. Yeah.
Getting sort of roll it in.
Yeah.
Too.
There you go.
Roll it up in.
There you go, now put your nose down.
So go stick your head right here.
There you go.
And then that's the control. So just sort of guide you on the roll.
It's a general guiding control. You're not overexerting your effort. Minimal amount of effort. Just enough effort to be stuck to it.
Dude.
Because you're going to get a little tired. If you get into a 30
Yeah.
second fight, breathing, yeah. That's where it's, we don't realize we're contracting if we're just like, I'm going to control you for 30 seconds. But if I'm just kind of like, all right, where we go? So, with that being said, I end up losing the back a lot. And I'm using Merlin because my hooks, I got beat for thousands, he got beat for thousands. You got broad shoulders. So, what I end up doing to maintain and prevent his escape, Professor Tanner's really good at, is probably doesn't lose the back of those long limbs it is. Whatever side he goes to. The top leg with the hook, I really put on that. I really put I already know where it's going. He's gonna drop this thing and he's gonna get over his foot. So I just once I grab that hip, he's like, oh shit, I don't like this. I go for his hand a little bit more. Now I got this shoulders, I got the opposite hip.
That's nice.
I'm not gonna finish him here, but he's not asleep. I've got more of it. I know he doesn't like this, but he does more. So whenever I can start losing this, I don't just surrender. Cool, going back to my ankle, trapping his hip. I'm getting this more grip and I can start attacking his hip. So, I'll show you what I try to do to him. You okay? Yeah.
He's like, oh no, this is familiar sensation.
So, I am losing the position. He hit down. So, my top leg hooks. My bottom leg, as he starts going, hips up, me. I reach over with this hand, I grab his hand, that portion, and I grab my own wrist. So now I got this two more. And he's still going to try to go shoulders to mat. I'll switch, reach over, go back to my right. If he does this, I got control, or I got control to switch my hand, to go to choke. She's not going to let me, never lets me. And I'm going to try to go out, but at least I'm not losing this position just yet. So all I want you to do is working on maintaining the back.
That's cool.
So, you see it one more time?
That's cool.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. Coach Ken?
Yeah.
I don't even see it. I don't know if you ever done it.
I don't know. I put my foot on the knee.
Yeah.
But that's the same thing.
Right. Because he's got big calves. He goes to the underside or doesn't even matter. I'm hooking, there no movement. Bringing this leg, not going on. I'm reaching over, come over grip, turn and reach under his head. So now I've got this more grip.
That is great cross-body control right it's a theme that comes up in jujitsu a lot, and I'm always, it always surprises me also with this notion of cross-body control. To find it when you get hit of it, knocks him down, he's got a block here, he's got a block here. I'm a roll.
So like, even when, yeah, when you look knee cut passing, you're passing over the right hip, but underhooking the left shoulder. So that's when you like, opposite hip. Make sense? Let's try that. 1, 2, 3.
And so immediately I'm gonna try to get my head to the mat and I'm gonna start trying to expose my own shoulders. You can feel it a little more.
So your heel's gonna curl in.
Yeah, open the hip up that way. There it is. There it is.
Lifts his butt up so you can bring your foot back.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on. That's all you can do.
Oh, okay, no.
Now you're gonna pinch that hip.
We have it.
He's still gonna try to go that way. Once you get this, I want you to do his hand. That's what I decided. This is gonna be a battle, but he's not gonna touch you. His hand, his shoulder, and then
And I'm gonna stroke a bug out of that and it's gonna take a while.
let's see that one more time.
And you're probably gonna.
There's a lot of them. Let him start going for shoulders to back. Hip to front. Yeah, there you go. I call this unbagging the head. Unbagging the head.
Do I switch?
You can. This is way more powerful, but you can along the way.
Yeah, actually,
This is too long. This is definitely more control. But let's just say these, just whatever, you're still in sports medicine. You can let go of the but you don't have to right now. This is just an officer situation. Yeah, you can show that.
Sweet! It's a good one.
No one can give you anything, or just get class and someone shows up. I'm gonna do that. Feels pretty good. So drive your shoulders to that this way. Try to torpedo your head this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
That gives him the opportunity. And you can steer right around.
So it's stronger rather than just putting it over and over.
Yeah, I got a whole highway of this one.
Yeah, you got great control on that, and with bigger guys, they don't expect you to recover.
That come on.
Yeah, so when you get burned on.
This
This is not the class for this one, I'm just gonna show you the finish, so I try to get on cover there. So from that same position, you know it's coming, and I got this. Whatever, I set the start all there. Boom, boom, I start losing. Probably go here. I'm going to lose this because I can't keep it. Yeah, leg in place. So I kind of like trip him through your nose. I kind of ski out, and I will put on. I give him a crucifix. So now I'm finding a situation where he is not attacking me. But we play this a lot, and he's learning to get out of this. But that's a good option.
Yeah.
If they're too big or too strong, you know you're going to lose it. Overhook that way and go to that crucifix. I'm not going to do it. I just try to get an arm lock on that, play around, and then I'll take it back from those positions. That's cool. So there was another one that he was talking about, and it was the student escape, the student escape. Yeah. But I want to have some time for the roll, so unless we can cover it, or what do you think? Just not rolling, or you guys want to cover that student escape?
We can roll on.
Yeah.
We'll see it in a while.
Yeah, because it is part of the curriculum, and usually we go over it again. But I give you guys a little bit more details because this is what I take from it. When I listen to Professor Tanner or Professor Brown, okay.
Oh, that is a thing.
Yeah, that's a cool thing. And you throw it everywhere. Do you have any questions?
His Warford Master Silver, he like blows through something I've been struggling with for months. He's like, oh, you do this. I'm like, no. How do you do that?
What was that thing you did?
Do this, do this.
It's like this, not this.
I'll put out some timers and we'll get some rolls.
No, it's like, how do you count on a common collar show? He's like, oh, okay.
It's 8:14. What? All you gotta do is down to
Yeah, I gotta bounce a little early, I gotta be on the phone at 8:30.
Right.
I can take it from my house and be
3-minute round, so it is 8:18. Ladies and gentlemen. 8:18. You guys go? Raise your hand. Okay.
Good. Jimmy? Okay.
It's not 100% gone, but it fucking would kill it.
I just Yeah, I hear it. He was passing me in. 42. 42. 42.
Oh, thank you.
So,
I'll get it first and then I lost it somewhere.
so before there's been it, don't worry about it. There's blood over here. We'll do that. Yeah, go ahead and clean that up and then clean yourself up. And then just with that, again, just be safe to yourself. If you're moving, go ahead and clean a little more.
Did I scratch it?
No, you got Matt Burns on his feet. You guys want to hear that? Yeah. And I'll help clean up. But what happened with Coach right now, was Grant, he was passing and I wrestled up and he was going to pass and he was doing opposite pass. So there was nothing, it just, body break. You want to do that paper towel tissue for your blood, and I got some back.
We got some tape. Didn't even realize it happened.
And you were talking, you know, like, let's get with your goal, I won't hurt them, you know, go hard against me. So with that sense of training for work and training for personal safety, is like, it's kind of hard to gauge what's safe and what's like putting too soon. You try to find that sweet spot where I get to the point where sometimes like, you know, I gauge nice with my partners. If I feel like I'm stuck in, all these other people are really getting the best of me. Am I not trying hard enough?
Yeah.
Am I going to get a real fight? You know, so it's so hard to try to gauge oneself. One is the thing. Sometimes you don't know. You're the higher partner. We know you're not. If you still have some stomach streak, take advantage of it. Or maybe you're just doing way more worse to do something that might hurt you. Because my last will is running that day. You know, it's not, usually it's all night, like stay first of all. But if you don't move my hips like you did, or your head or your shoulder like you did, I'm gonna curl up. I'm gonna recover. Yeah. You've got a lot more tools in your toolbox. You've got a lot more tools in your toolbox. We'll line up. Any other injuries besides Professor Grant? Coach Grant? No? What do you want to find out? So your foot's all right. I haven't said this enough in the other classes. Toenails, fingernails, wash, shower, wash your feet. Don't be some kid class. It's for hygiene. If you have any issues with partners, talk to them, talk to one of the coaches. Because no one here should make you feel like you're unsafe or anything in your way. He can bring it when he wants to, but he doesn't have to bring it to everybody at the time. And are you always getting that same high intensity? Someone's always like counting you because you're. Are you bringing it every time as well? Because I'll meet or exceed what you bring. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying some people do. So maybe sometimes we gotta. Let me try to step back, engage myself, and see how it's. Because sometimes we don't see how we're competitive. Would you say?
Yeah. That's why I should be able to reform.
Right, I do get some partners like that. We too, we can compliment each other. There's not an adult level. I'm like, bro, I'm stuck here. Why don't you try moving around this? And he started moving. Stop moving around. It's so well. But he's a lot more mobile. He's doing a lot more guards, doing a lot more last. So I'm watching a little club moving. Looks like a ninja man. But anyways, 5 to 7 tonight, I'll bring it over to Matt. If you have any questions, I'm always available. That's it. Thank you. I'm not used to this one. There's no formal things. You want to say it, you want to say it, and we're done. Not so we know the last years and then we'll need to shit. Because it's like 106 pounds. What are you doing like the shampoo and all? That's what you're doing. No, that's what we're doing. No, I know. All right, yeah. You, that's a good one. That's fine. The awesome thing you can do is you don't expect it. Right here. You put is it a good environment for you to also augment to this? Because I know this is different than that.
Because they're also tracking the same cycle that everyone else is now. I mean, it kind of is like who's there, more versus there. You know, Elsie teaching now, she's good,
A little more methodical, less.
yeah, but Sarah was really good. And I think Elsie is a little bit more, she's got more. I think it's all good as well.
Yeah.
I like that she could go to one of the regular classes. Some weeks on it.
Yeah, if there's any of the other classes that you like, that we can incorporate in my class. Mine is definitely mine. This is Karen's class, so I have a structure for curriculum in mine. But I still want to add a couple of points. It's because he goes over the same stuff, and I'm like, this is what will really help a lot of us.
Yeah. The thing I like about your class is like, yeah, I use that so much in July to me, and like, it works like pregnancy. So I don't always get like a speed work, get a state break, but I at least get it up and get things that I get on.
And this is not a negative on Professor Tanner, it's just that he doesn't have to deal with smaller courses.
Right, well, and that's another thing, is like, bringing out, okay, this is like a technical to the color, because I remember that all the time, so, yeah, like, yourself, but then you're apply it and it doesn't reach. So,
Well, no, I saw something. Because even if you don't get past that top number, you're still safe. You still have the base.
yeah,
It all falls back to that base option.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but if you're, come on.
It was interesting with the back, because we were really bad at space last week, I was telling him, instead of, like, you're talking about just looking that leg, take it out, I was taught how to do it, it's be that way, you don't know, and pick it up, and get it done.
I showed you that too.
Oh, did you?
I did show you that too. But I didn't show it on this one because, well, no, I was trying to get to everything that Tanner told me on the curriculum, but I also want to add my 2 cents. And I was trying to be respectful to the first round because he can always just say, oh, yeah, I'll teach you. It's cool. But he's very gracious, very humble, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't hook his, so I'm showing you what's going to happen against another athletic person. It's not, this is what he's talking about. So, because I can't hook sometimes because he's got the weak presence, I'll stomp down, right? But when you get under his knee kick, it doesn't do anything for him because he's all muscle. If he just kicks out, he's out. That's the problem. So I have to have someone who can like elevate that knee, can really get up there. But he's getting out of it.
Right.
So you gotta understand when you can do it. Because usually this one, I'm just kind of opening up the flare right there. And he's still gonna try to escape, but that opens up my bottom knees.
Yeah, because that's what I run into with that one, even like it's, even though I'm probably not something harder to take that hit down.
Yeah.
Because then they're still falling right
So
now.
there is a heel curl. It's definitely my heel bringing it back. I'm trying to come with this. So I'm not coming up on my knee. I'm actually trying to do those hair growing right there.
But as I try to escape, I'm giving something like that.
Yeah, so my boot catches his calf. Because that's when he pivots his hips, he's giving you an arm. He doesn't realize it. He thinks he's escaping.
Even though you don't have that hook.
Yeah, so look, I've got the heel. So as I open up his heel, he goes to strengthen his shoulder. I'm like, I bring him. Yeah, so now I'm driving him right about you.
And would you say it's like balance so far in terms of testing it? Because again, that's kind of the only one I really did was just.
Yep.
It worked best if I caught it early and not waiting like after pulling out. Because then I could be much easier to control my.
You can,
Otherwise, it wasn't.
against the ladies, you can almost force that. Because they're all smaller than you. So when they try to escape,
So there's a different mechanics for them. So their whole body not gonna move, their whole hip isn't gonna rotate. Their legs just gonna open, their knees open now and put them out. Because they're flat on their backs. So just understand what their body's doing too. Yeah, if I get Marissa or Amanda can do this. I don't know if she can, but it feels like she can do this first. Right, there's something she's athletic. But she's so limber that if I get into her position, most people, if I got him, he would not. She's just like, this is very uncomfortable, and you should be able to talk about it. Like, you know, but I'm not trying to hurt her either, so. You need gentle with that, but I'm sure. I'm not telling you this is shit. But how much do you learn when these kinds of shit? You just it sucks. So think of it that way. When you learn how to grateful. Like, I'm not saying you should enjoy with them. What I'm saying is if you like fail, you keep grateful and then find to be grateful. Because you really win by smashing shit out of them. So Marissa goes 100% sometimes you're like,
That's how you get her. I'm pretty sure there's a broken finger. When I first started with that, I was sad, like, full bore, and she, like,
yeah, and that's why I tell her, I was like, hey, I like your athleticism. Oh, I was like, my jiu-jitsu? No, no. I'm not concerned about her. So if she doesn't bring it and I go, okay, we're doing this, I have to. I really have to do that. So if sometimes you feel like she can bring it, ask her, reset. And she's definitely not trying to. She's not trying to make that. She's not it.
I'm sure you can get better at standing back and being thoughtful versus just stepping
I'm watching. Well, even Eric is huge. Eric is very athletic, not older Eric, younger Eric. He's still football Eric. He's pretty jacked. But with him, I can go as hard as I want. But even though he's jacked, he's not training on competition. Just like yeah. Oh, tag.
Oh, no, I know Cat. This is somebody else that I work with. And he was, yeah, very much good. He was like, hey.
Right. So you can go. He's a state.
But that's why I want to talk to them. They might go all the time, like, oh, you're getting this one, talking now, relax.
Yeah.
It's like everyday corner. Oh, I got it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
She's aggressive, she's great, she's fast.
Got a head in my face, hands on. Yeah, I'm coming.
They lock me down. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm back down to, a 5.
Or something.
Like, were you-
Yeah, he's like, why'd you finish? Because I usually don't finish. I don't know.
When he comes to party, I'm long shoulders up.
Circles.
This is important.
Yeah. I feel like different phases of like, I think it's like as my skills develop, I'm better at walking certain things, so people go to the next thing and then they caught that for a while. And then I'm gonna walk back and then I feel like that's so basic.
Hand on
And
your
yet,
heart. Are you getting more or are you?
I'm getting more, which most of the time you're not even finished with to get out of it, but they're easy initiating that.
He's gonna tell you. He's gonna tell you.
Put your hand on your heart. They can't do it.
Yeah?
If you got a minute, more on me. So. Sorry, I know we're about to say, but anything action. This is my paper. So, what is that? To the side, like in the scissor motion, not side, you can bring my elbow wherever you want, right? So, I can't walk that, I can't write it. So, I'm already free. I'm not literally the other, I'm covering my hand. Covering my hips in, toss around the frame. What was really cool.
How is that reverses the
So, I just want you to see this. When did he get the command? He's already closer to getting it right now. As soon as he got my wrist. As soon as I feel this, fucking And I will reach in and grab the back of your elbow. But if you start fighting from your elbow and start fighting out, now you got, I'm trying to get this.
Was this your first week after college? Yeah.
But just 3:30
Oh, yeah. You got home all the time.
Yeah, I went to tennis.
Were you handling it?
Because the district board is bigger than the other 4 districts in this course.
Oh.
I can't get it.
Bigger.
So it's bigger than St. Mary's.
This is where you're more of
It's bigger than San Antonio.
Well,
Based on total.
It's too late.
I go for
Still, bring your hand, so you're right here and bring your visit, bring
well, maybe close. Actually, like, I don't think so.
So you know the Mondo parking lot?
Yeah.
That's the northernmost spot.
You got
in my district. I take care of it.
Hopefully let go. That's your stage here. I want you to use this shoulder to snatch into my hand. What that's gonna do is completely flat on the back.
Okay.
So if you drive that shoulder into my nose, it's gonna make you think of going this way. So, well, you're locked up 3 times. Flat back. See that? Now, legacy. So you're not going to get completely out and trying to feed the Kimura to compromise my posture to get your legs out.
Right.
But the moment you see this hanging out, you're like, I'm just going to defend, which everybody does for the first space. You just have to gain advantage. People think, oh, they haven't got it. Here. People are here, you're here. It's not good. It's when you're here, you cannot.
So I take care of it.
And I'm only good at Kimura on the side. Boom. That's the only time I can do it. I cannot do it. I can. You can feel the weakness too. This is the only time you're doing it. So when I'm extending out and you start bringing your hand up, you're going to look more. You flip out of more again. It hurts you too. I know it's going to hurt you. It's just enough to smash it. So now I'm going to shoulder on that. But I need to go that way. Now you're going to jump up 60 degrees deep. And now you're inside control. Now you start working on getting up. And if you see the air with their legs, they're not moving this. They're going to get a blessing today. Sometimes you're going to have to start stalling at them. Okay. You're in someone's close guard trying to triangle you, and you can answer the phone, put your elbows in their hips, put your hands literally like home on, and your frames and your hips to your elbows to teach. And I'll show you this. Like a long-legged person, like, oh, the professor, the coach, you start doing it. No, uncomfortable. So, let's say you're threatening a triangle, which you're not going to threaten a triangle. What I'm suggesting is if you feel stuck and someone's trying to bring out force a triangle,
That's annoying.
so you just want to be annoying and they're better than you. Work on style right there. So it's like, if I get you there, and I'm trying to get you to triangle, which means I'm trying to force one of your hands in and one out. I'm not trying to break your posture. You're not doing shit.
I saw it here.
It's okay, I get it.
I saw it here before.
This is hard sometimes when they're taller on me, right? And then sometimes if they think, good job of breaking your posture down, you're fine. I'm lying. Well, now I broke your posture, but you're not breaking any things. There's nothing.
You're just making yourself, basically. Yeah.
The moment I start shifting to open up, that's when you start putting the knees, working the pass, whatever you need.
Yeah.
Because you're basically going, all right, go ahead, do whatever you got. I got nothing. You got nothing on.
Okay.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for coming.
So yeah, I don't break people's guard, I just move and they break their guard for me.
No, it's cool.